There is no way. There is no way. There is no fucking way I was muted! Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Ow. I just unmuted. How the fuck? Like, I literally saw my mic blink. Okay, let me do this again. Yahoo, Kanja-sama. Hello, Pig. So welcome. Thank you so much for checking in. Hello, May. Thank you so much for checking in. That was my phone. I excuse. This is I'm not doing good today. I forgot how to stream. Anyways, Curse, thank you so much. Have fun lurking. I'm very sorry, Falco. And ow. Okay, I am unmuted, right? I am unmuted now.
Hey there, Vtuber. Do you need help with that pizza?
I do. I do. Hello. Ow. Stop it. I'm unmuted now. I'm not donut-walling you. I'm just incompetent. Okay, listen. As I was saying, hello everybody. Thank you so much for coming to today's stream. I'm gonna do a stream today breaking down how to design a VTuber. And but before that, I wanted to apologize to you all. Because I completely forgot yesterday's stream because I was so busy working on the slides for today's stream. Like, I kid you not, I woke up, I made some food, and then I went straight into working on the slides. I had to edit a couple of things, I had to wait for responses, and I was just like working, and then I was like doing food again, and came back and continued working. And then suddenly, somebody was writing in the Discord like, oh, did Kawa forget to stream? And I was like, You fool, I don't stream on Saturdays, am I right? Because I'm like not used to stream on Saturdays, okay? So I was like, haha, fool. Today is Saturday, right? So I checked my calendar. I was like, yeah, today is Saturday. I don't stream on Saturdays. And then I was like, hold up. Oh no. Oh no. And then I was like, and then... And I checked my schedule. And I had planned a stream. But I can't deliver. And my voice was still really kind of like raspy. Like I had to cough a lot right now. I'd like just muted myself so I was able to cough. So I was like, okay, I'm like totally not prepared for today's yesterday's stream. I am like, it really caught me off guard. My voice is still fucky wucky. So I was like, okay, Maza, hello. Hello, Maza. Can I get a shout out, please? If you see my amazing Twitch banner, it was drawn by Maza. Chewy, don't be mean to me. I will cry. You better put me as example for best Vtuber design ever. Can I out you design already? Can I out you new design? So yeah, I'm very sorry.
I want to be stepped on. I don't want to be treated nicely, please.
What is this? Oh my god. Honestly, relatable. Yeah, like Guru said, relatable. What's this video preview? That's a shout out. Maza sometimes also streams, okay? And they're an amazing artist. I'm crying. Me too. I'm sorry, Maza. No, don't point a gun at me. I'm gonna point one back. Hold up. Where my gun at? Actually, where's my gun at? There we go. I'm gonna point one back. I can do that too. Oh my god. But yeah, hello everybody. I wanted to apologize for yesterday. Please don't be mad at me. Please don't unoshi me. I'm very fragile. I'm bad with time. I'm very overwhelmed because but I want to make it up to you with today's stream because I've been working a lot on this, okay? I did a lot of research as well. Yeah. Should we get right into it? Give me like 2 minutes or 3 and then And then we can start with it. Does it sound okay? So everybody has time to grab some snackies, some water, some notebooks, because you better continue, like, you're taking notes, right? You gotta take notes, am I right? Yeah, XP tree is actually the fault, okay? Thank you. Okay. Have fun looking at my dumpy, and I'll see you in 2 minutes max. And we can now proceed with the how-to Vtuber design. Okay, I'm not muted, right? And yes, serving cake for free is what I do. Oh yeah, you're definitely allowed to slice. You're allowed 2 slices. Hello, Alistair. Hello. So I want to start off the stream. Okay, I want to start off the stream by saying this is just for fun. Okay, wait, why is it not working? Okay. This is just for fun. We have a small disclaimer here, okay? So I'm gonna go over a few designs and I'm breaking down a certain pattern I've noticed in a lot of VTuber designs and a lot of successful VTuber designs. I'm not claiming my VTuber design is successful, okay? I have myself in the slides as well because I don't feel comfortable just like breaking other people's designs apart like I did with my own. So that's just a small disclaimer. I'm not patting myself on the back here. But ow! Oi! As I was saying, if you're gonna follow these steps, it's not guaranteed that you'll have a very successful VTuber design. And if you are not following the steps, it can still happen that you're gonna pop off big and, you know. So please don't take this the wrong way. Please don't twist my words. Please don't say I like claim to like, okay, have a set of rules you have to follow. But I feel like this can be like an interesting thing to go over and keep in mind, because I've noticed a bunch of times that not everybody is like, you know, they sometimes don't know where to start or what to keep in mind when they want to design a VTuber design. I've seen people just doing, I don't know, a persona, and then they're like confused why nobody, you know, wants to draw their design. And it's like, listen, I get it. Because I also have a bad design example done by myself at the end of the slide, and I'm gonna break down why this design is bad for a VTuber, but not necessarily bad designing in itself, okay? So design can be good, but it's just not the right medium. So let's begin, because I'm getting ahead of myself. So, number 1. I am probably gonna disable chat here. Wait. Where was chat? Yeah. Okay. Ow! Ah. Thank you so much for the follow, Duke. Can I get another shout out, please? It's the Duke. I hope I'm not butchering your name. That's the reason I put other people in charge. Have fun lurking. Okay. So, please keep the medium in mind. If you're gonna design a character for VTubing specifically, there are some things you should keep in mind, and especially important is the medium, okay? Because you're not designing a character for a game, you're not designing a character for merch artwork, you're designing a character that it's intended to be used for streaming. Then we have the silhouette test, and just point blank, okay, my face. If you do not, quote-unquote, pass the silhouette, quote-unquote, test, it doesn't mean that your design is bad, okay? Because everything I say here are not just, like, rules, even though I named that rules, but, you know. It's just, like, stuff you should keep in mind. No, I'm... Okay, Chewy, let's... No, I'm not a stolper from Wish, okay? Let's not get rude here. But anyways... we will go with a 40% quote-unquote rule. Then we're gonna discuss some stuff about color palettes. Then we're gonna go over the theme and aesthetic and niche. Because sometimes you can get a little sidetracked with this one. I've noticed it before. Then we discuss how to best go about detailing your design. And we're gonna discuss fan arting, okay? Because that's like a very important thing to keep in mind for VTubing especially. So, let's start off with the medium, streaming. And in order for me to break down how to keep the medium in mind, okay, we're gonna break down game characters. Okay, call me boring, but I'm going off of Genshin characters and why Genshin characters wouldn't necessarily work for streaming, okay? Because we have these characters, and don't get me wrong, they're amazing character designs. They have a lot of detail, a lot of culture detail in there, but it doesn't mean that they necessarily work for streaming, okay? Because for Genshin, for example, I don't know if you see it here, but Yula, like, and Xingqiu, I cannot pronounce his name, but basically, Genshin has something in their characters that is intended for gameplay. And you notice that with the back of the design. Every character's back has a very detailed design or something going on that is important for the character to be viewed, you know? Because if you play the game and you're playing as one of these characters, most you see from them is from the backside because you're running as them, and then you only see the character's backside. That's why you also have sometimes hair from a long-haired Genshin character that is split in the middle, only so you can see the, what's it called? The vision? Why didn't you show Zhongli? Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Here. Zhongli. Yeah, I'm doing a video conference here, basically. But yeah, this design is very detailed, but also his colors fall very flat, which is something we'll notice when we go over the color palette thingy later. So it works for, you know, gaming, but it doesn't really work for streaming because you have so much shit going on, you don't know where to look. And it's also very bleak. Like I'm not dissing on D-Log, okay? It makes sense for his character in the game. He's perfectly fine for the setting he's in. But I just don't think he would work good with streaming. And same goes for Zhongli. Like, he has so much going on down here with his, like, pattern and everything. But if he were to be a VTuber, everything would be cut off. And he doesn't really have a very recognizable silhouette as well. Like, it's just a dude with some hair. So, that's why I'm saying keep the medium in mind. Your design isn't necessarily bad. Just because it's quote-unquote bad for streaming, if you get what I'm saying, okay? Because these character designs are very good. These are good character designs, but I just don't think they would work as good for streaming. And let's move on, okay? Why does this character work for streaming, okay? Okay. let me move a little bit to the side here. Robots made for gaming. Shut up. They're made for looking at them from behind most of the time. Exactly. Hello, Milo! Thank you so much for checking in. Welcome. So, let's break down why this character works for streaming. First of all, she has a coherent color palette, okay? We have the white and the black as base colors. And then we have poppy colors like the pink and the yellow that give some sort of recognition, okay? Then we have iconic thunderbolts. I think that's what they're called, you know? God, I'm very nervous. Okay, I'm very sorry. I hope I'm not rushing through this a lot. But basically, her character works fine for streaming because you have a theme going on. She's following said theme. And even if you cut off this part here, you still see stuff that's going on for streaming without having to rely on the design in the bottom. You have her twin tails that work very well for streaming. You have these little bows that are also very recognizable. Demonias? Yeah, what about them? It doesn't help either, because what do you mean? Yeah, we love Leah here, okay? I really like her design a lot. Recently she also got more haircuts. Like she got like toggles, but I didn't get the pictures for that, so I'm very sorry. But basically she also has more hairstyles now, and each of them are working very much fine for streaming. Like she's not overloading her design with too much detail, because the thing is, you also have to keep riggers in mind, okay? So is that easy to rig? I'm not a rigger, but it's more so doable than doing all the things on Deluxe uniform before, because she doesn't have too many cluttered things on there. The design is flowing, the open shoulders break it up a little bit, and it seems balanced is what I'm saying, okay? Anyways, I'm gonna, like, this first part will make more sense later on, but I'm gonna go over the silhouette test now. So what is the silhouette test? Basically, whose VTuber are these? Oh wait, I'm in the way. Let me, like, not be in the way. Okay, can you recognize these VTubers? Type in chat if you can recognize them. One in here is like very cute. Ura, Yuyu, Rumi, and X. Oh, let's see his little babies. Listen. This one, do you guys not recognize her? She's come on. I mean, she's a JP VTuber, so I don't blame you if you don't really recognize her, because if you're more familiar with English-speaking VTubers. But this one, yeah, New, you got it right. Sana Natari, we love her. I don't know her name. Excuse me, Germa and your mama. Listen. Okay, listen. Okay, wait, wait. Ah! God damn it. Why is it doing that? Okay, I'm sorry. Anyways. Why do these silhouettes work? Can we already do a breakdown? The second one is me. Yeah, that one is Duke. Marketplace? I mean, same kind of ass cheeks. I agree. Except the guy. You guys are stupid. That is me, the most famous VTuber of them all. Okay. Why do these silhouettes work? Why can you recognize these characters based on their silhouettes alone? You do not see any colors. You don't see any details. You only see the shapes. That was a big one. Okay, listen. These VTubers, this one very unintentionally, worked with shapes to generate a design that will be recognizable. Especially this one here, if I do say so. Okay, for this one, it's like a little bit of a special case, because you have to keep in mind, when Gura debuted, the VTubing market wasn't as saturated as it is now. You will see such a shape more often now than you do, or than you did back then. And this shape is kind of getting mainstream too lately. I've seen a lot of spiky-haired VTubers popping up. But my point still stands, okay? They worked with shapes. This one very unintentionally, because I was not aware of what I was doing. I do have to say, most of what I did, you know, it kind of was luck. like I was not actively thinking about what I was doing, but it still kind of worked out for me in the end. So luck. Very sure, Gura. Even though the market's saturated now and the silhouette is not unique anymore, there's other elements that make her silhouette very recognizable. Exactly, because it also works with or without her fork thingy. I forgot the name of this. Yeah. So if you want to work on a VTuber and you have no idea where to start, maybe start by just drawing a blackout silhouette. Just like, you know, go in, zoom out of the canvas and just work with shapes. Shapes that you think will be recognizable, and then later fill in the details, okay? How many VTs do you know with that trident? Maybe like 2, and she's one of them. But the thing is, she's not even actively having that in her hand all the time in every stream. And who are these VTubers? Because again, I'm in the way of the... Ah! God damn it. I'm in the way. Who are these VTubers, huh? Can you guess? Can you guess these VTubers? They, Kobo, Picada, and Laplace. Don't you know the name of the work? Oh. Oh. And again, we run into a similar pattern here. Why do these shapes work? Like, I've never seen a VTuber with that kind of hairstyle. And the thing is, she's a rat, okay? So she has the rat ears, or the mouse ears. And even though she has the rat ears that are kind of, I guess, basic for rat VTubers to have, she spiced them up by putting a square in there, like this rat trap. She put that in there. And I've never seen another VTuber without, like that is a rat VTuber with that thing in their hair. I mean, it doesn't have to mean anything, but I'm just saying. She just didn't rely on rat traits only. She also put, well, rather, her artist put a rat trap in there. Koba is like a special case, because for her, it's mainly the hair that sticks out. Because she doesn't always have that umbrella here, so it's mainly the hair that sticks out. But it's so recognizable that it literally doesn't need anything else. And then we have Picora. You've seen VTubers with braided hair and with pigtails, but no, this bitch combined it, okay? She was like, how about I do both? And not just that, she put carrots in it as well. So even if you like, don't think that part is too recognizable, the hair itself speaks for itself, you know? It just works. And for Laplace, it's like a little bit different, okay? Because if you take the horns and the bird thingy and the tail away, it wouldn't be recognizable. But because of how big her horns are and how they're like plugged into her head, plus the bird and the tail, it makes it work again. So you don't always have to go overboard with the hair, okay? Because we always see, like, obviously these three have like extreme hair examples to work with, and she doesn't. But she has other traits that really work well for her silhouette to be recognizable. A lamp state, shut up. No, it's not. It doesn't look like a big turd. Y'all on me. Y'all on me. But basically, the silhouette test is like, in my opinion, very nice to like keep in mind when designing a character, because the silhouette is very helpful to work with this. So make sure that you stand out without even showing any of your traits, really. So work with shapes, okay? I feel like not many people keep that in mind, or many people overlook that you should work with shapes in order to, you know, get a recognizable design going. Yeah, her hair covers everything that should be, you know, let me just go there. Hair covers most of it, but the thing is, if you put her hair away, she still has these little handcuff big sleeves and these thingies. So even if you give her a different hairstyle, it could it could still work wonders. What do you mean? What if you shape? I'm working on a shape like you. Oh, okay. Honestly, I don't know what to say to this. Speechless. What is trapezoid? What is that? Don't say words I don't know. But yeah, the silhouette test. If you're designing a character, just keep that in mind. And again, if you take her hair away, if you put it in, I don't know, a ponytail or whatever, if you make it short, the silhouette would very much still work because you have that outline of the handcuffs and especially these thingies. So even if you want to give your character a different hairstyle, his silhouette would still work. Because we've seen it with other VTubers. When they change their hairstyle, as long as they still have like recognizable stuff going on, it still works. If you don't use words you don't know, chat will die. Shut up! That's not true. Okay, so let's move on. The 40% rule, okay? You don't know Pecora? What? The carrot one is Pecora. Okay, so what is the 40% rule? The 40% rule essentially ties in with the medium of streaming. Keep in mind, like, what are you seeing of me right now? You do not see my legs. Are you indirectly shitting on my design? I'm not! What the heck? We improved your design. Shut up. But basically, you do not see my legs. You don't even see my torso, really. You only see, at best, 30 to 40% of me, okay? Crew, I'm gonna do that after stream. I'm covering it up again. Oh my god. Okay. 40% rule. So, you see this VTuber here? She has a very recognizable silhouette. She would definitely pass the silhouette test as well. Because not only does she have these cyber bunny ear thingies and the rings on her hair, she also has the cables. So that definitely works very well as a recognizable silhouette. She also has like these hair strands here, so it's not just relying on the pigtails. And she also has these things that are coming off from her jacket, which makes her overall silhouette very recognizable. But the focus of the design definitely lays here. That doesn't mean that this part of her design is boring, because no, she put also a lot of thought into this part of her design. But the most important part of her design, this here, is already very recognizable. She has a good balanced like cut here with the jacket, and then it breaks open to reveal like a little bit of titty, because titty is very important. Yuli, hello! I'm glad you could make it. You only missed one chapter of what I was explaining. But basically, you have to focus the important and or the very interesting parts of your design on this part. The part that will people see the most often. Because the thing is, I've seen a lot of VTuber designs that, don't get me wrong, they're good designs in general, but not good for the medium of VTubing, because they put all their effort into their legs. They have like a very cool design going on their legs, and then you just have like a plain head, no hair accessories, no head, hair that's just boring going down, no good silhouette for the hair. And it's just like very sad. If you have all the cool stuff going on the legs, then this is like, you will not see the legs all the time, okay? So you need to focus on the face. You need to focus on the 40% you're seeing here. Again, doesn't mean that the backs, like the legs have to be boring. You can spice them up, but you should focus on what people will see the most when you stream. Is it open to you? Listen, I have a titty window. Look at this. Titty window, okay? There's my opening. What do you mean Aussie stream? Oh, you mean because if you turn it... Okay, I got it. Messi is perfect. It's 95% head. Titty window, but no titties. We are proud petons here, okay? Literally hard save, if you know what I mean. Definitely. Can I see it again? Oh, okay. You may see it again. I'm a little bit shy, but... Do you like my TV window? It's cute, right? Nice bandage. I actually do have 2 bandages. Never mind. Moving on. Lad is horrible. You are horrible. What is with you guys and being mean to me right now, huh? What a mean slut! What the heck? Oi! I said Fled is just as good, but Pow Streamer said Fled is horrible. You are horrible. You're hurting my feelings. Anyways, let's move on. I have one more example just because I like showing more than one example. But here we have the same thing. He would definitely pass the silhouette test because this, like the bunny ears and the piercings and the earring he's got going on. Very recognizable. And again, he also has this demon tail thingy. Also very recognizable. He doesn't have too much going on the leg department, which is fine because you don't always see the legs. All the action is playing here. And that's like very good because it's like balanced. This is what you mostly see on stream. And nobody cares about your legs. I'm sorry. Only fan artists do. That is Taylor. I cannot really pronounce their ads. It's Atidutio. Kuro, please help me. Oh, okay, sorry. Well, but he's important. Nah, it's not. Imagine not caring about me. I'm currently working on designing, so this is helping a lot. I'm glad. I'm very happy to hear that. But yeah, keep in mind to not overload your designs at the legs, and then you've got no action going on the top. Focus the important parts of your design on here. Your legs can still be fancy, okay? But nobody's gonna look at your legs when you stream. I'm sorry. So now let's go over to color palettes. Color palettes is a little bit of a tricky one because this is not necessarily a rule you have to follow, okay? Like all the others, you don't have to do anything I say. But basically, you have a nice leg. Thank you. Yam real quick. I swear to God, Kuro, but this is a meme! Okay. Okay. Listen, color palettes. This one is like... It's hard to find the sweet spot, so I just figured I'll go over stuff I've noticed a lot of VTubers, a lot of popular and successful VTubers do, okay? Again, not a rule you have to follow, but let's go over it. So, again, I'm using myself as an example as well, because I don't feel comfortable talking about VTubers, but I don't really have the permission to, unless they're like very big corporate VTubers, but I don't want to do this entire stream about corporate VTuber designs. It's my sister, Nurse. Oi, let's go! Yoki! Yeah, we have Yoki here. And an interesting thing about her, okay? That is Inami Yoki. She's very cute. She recently had a re-debut with this design. Before that, she had a different design. But the important part about her new design is that she still kept the same color palette, more or less. She never really stayed strayed away from the cyan and the orange. That was like always part of her design. And she also always had like white in her design. So that's like very interesting to note that if you do have a color palette, it's best if you should, you know, kind of stick to it throughout your variations of designs. Obviously, you can do a 180 if you want to, but you don't need to. Because the thing with her is, her first design, it had like a beige cardigan, a white blouse with the black bow, and I think orange or yellowy stockings, if I remember correctly. But her hair was the same. It was always that color, and the eyes were also always that color. She just had like long pigtails. Oi! Oi! I'm a dude. I don't need any titties. Yoki! Speak about the devil. Hello, Yoki. How you doing? I'm currently discussing why you are a cute-ass bitch and why design works in every iteration you always did, okay? Because I've been following Yuki for, God, I think ever since their first debut. And basically, yeah, as I said, they always had like the same kind of color palette going on with the orange or yellow. Their previous design had more yellow in it, but they always kept that kind of hair color, okay? And it's like working so well, okay? They mainly stream on YouTube, by the way, so if you want to follow them, I think YouTube would be better. But basically, I broke down some of the color palette things I noticed, as some VTubers do. So we have like two neutral colors, which is the brown and the white. These work as a base, as a neutral base. Then you have the accent color, which is the gold, because she has a lot of gold accents in her design. And then you have the 2 to 3 poppy colors that work to bring out the life in the design. Because I normally really dislike orange as a color, okay? But I cannot imagine her design without the orange, and I feel like she made it work. She made me like the color. This is how good she was with the color palette, guys. Like, she made me like a color I disliked before, okay? Can you imagine the power this VTuber holds if they can make you like a color? That's the importance of color palettes, okay? Color palette for designs me. Making unique and such a saturated mark is impressive. Exactly. And again, she would definitely pass the silhouette test if you look back at it. Because she has the hair buns going on, then she has the bows going on, and very important, she has that bow thingy of the wee, you know, in the back. And she has one puffy sleeve and one naked arm. So basically, it works very well for the silhouette test as well. How can you not like purple? I'm not disliking purple. I have purple in my design. You make me like fanboys. Who has the real power? Good. Good. But yeah, very good design. Very balanced with the color palette. Again, I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back here, okay? But I follow a similar pattern of having two neutral colors. As a base, I have the white as a neutral color. My design is mostly white. And then I have the red, the pinkish red, and the blue as a poppy color working for itself. Because I have a lot of red in my design. Even though this is my hair color, it's still more of an accent to the whole design, okay? It works as an accent color more so as a poppy color. And this one also has the same eye color as my... the same color as my eye, okay? So we have a very balanced design, but let me tell you, my design wasn't always as balanced, and we're gonna go over how I improved my design, because it wasn't always that good, okay? I really like my design, okay? Let me have that. One trigger my run and gun instinct. And after the stream, before you toot your own horn. No, I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just trying to, you know, not talk about VTubers I don't have permission to talk about. So I do use myself as an example. I found out it's the best thing to limit yourself to max 6 colors as main colors. Obviously, your small thingies, your small details can have different colors, but your main colors, the one you always see, should be kind of limited to at least 6. Because if you have a bunch of colors going on, you're gonna throw your entire design off balance. And here we have a good design example of somebody who doesn't have a lot of color variations going on, but it's still very balanced. Her main color theme obviously is black, okay? She has dark blue hair. The gold works as an accent, same with the light blue here, because it's her eye color, it's at the back of the hair. It's like working very well, because these are the two main neutral colors. These are the two poppy colors, or like accent and poppy color, okay? So you kind of have like a very balanced color palette. She's not overdoing it. She doesn't even use a lot of different colors on different parts of a design, like we saw before with Yoki, because she has a brown and orange in the middle and then blue on top, and she doesn't even have that, but it still works very well. And again, she would also pass the silhouette test. Okay, so I didn't have her PNG, so I couldn't show her with her tentacles, but basically she has also tentacles going on here. So she would definitely pass the silhouette test as well. Yeah, it's like really nice to look at as well, and it just works. And again, her design is like very balanced, because all the action is like going on here. She has those little octopus ear thingies. Then she has that bow here that has like a special pattern on it. That's very cute. She could make merch out of this, okay, if she wanted to. Like, it's very marketable. She has the black base. Then she has that blue here that pops up and breaks up the design a little bit. And then she just has very neutral legs, because nobody cares about your legs. So, who doesn't love a gothic Lolita? True. This method can work on all artwork. Yeah, I mean, basically. And then we have Limu! She is a very great artist, by the way. Check her out. She recently started streaming as well. Her design, also very balanced, because you have the blue as the middle color, and this one is like an accent. Like, these colors work as an accent. This is like base color going on, like another accent color, because of course you can have more than... Ow! Baby, hello! But you can have more than one accent colors, because I, for example, just had one, and she has 2. And then she has the poppy color being her red, because it like breaks up design again, and just gives a splash of color. So it's also very balanced. And I didn't have her legs. I'm very sorry. Hello. I like the music. Damn. I like the music. That was so loud. I'm so sorry. But basically, her legs have mainly white stockings going on with a small pattern on it. I'm very sorry I couldn't show it here, but it's like very balanced. And again, it's another neutral color to pull the entire design together, okay? So yeah, about color palettes, long story short, limit yourself to neutral base color, 1 or 2 poppy colors, maybe even 3 if you want to go that far, and an accent color. Don't go overboard with the colors, okay? Because it can throw your design off balance very quick. And next part, this part, I don't have much examples for it, but I could basically, honestly no, let me rephrase this. You theme, aesthetic, or niche. If you're gonna become a VTuber, you know, you wanna go for something. Some people wanna go for a theme. In my case, it was mentally ill / nerd. Jokes aside, okay. My overarching theme is nurse, okay? So there we have it. Manhattan, nurse, 2 things, okay? Yeah, very real face. Let's just show the examples. So we have Digicell, 029, and we have Reiza. So, you're a nurse, I've never noticed. So, what we can discuss about them. The theme you see here, it's Tamagotchi. I discussed this earlier with Kuro because Kuro doesn't know Tamagotchi. Obviously, you have to know what a Tamagotchi is in order to recognize her design as Tamagotchi design. Because fuck you, Kuro, why are you not into Tamagotchis? But basically, her design screams Tamagotchi Y2K, okay? She has the Tamagotchi ears, she has the egg thingies in her hair, she has a belt full of Tamagotchis, a Tamagotchi wristwatch, I cannot speak. And then she has the glitch thingy going on. Because she's a Tamagotchi VTuber. So her theme, basically Y2K Tamagotchi, very recognizable. For her, easy. Zombie nurse. She's not just a nurse, okay? She has missing body parts that were stitched together. She has ripped up clothes, a missing eye. Zombie nurse, easy. 2 things. And for her, plague doctor. Very easy to recognize, okay? Plague and doctor. The mask, even without the mask, I feel like you can see that she has a medical theme going on, which is medieval because of the sleeves. The sleeves are very medieval themed. And you have that hairstyle, I don't know how it's called, also ties in very well. You can just recognize it immediately because also her bow here has that plague doctor thingy. So you know she has some gothic shit going on, okay? The name of the nurse, please. Freza! Her name is Freza. I cannot pronounce her last name. I'm so sorry. Because I touched grass. If that was your nurse, you'd just fucking leave. Hey yo, listen. I would not. I'm very cute. I'm sensing an obsession with nurses. No, but for some reason, most of my mutuals are nurses. Because I made a post, okay? And people could comment their thing. But to call back to other VTubers, you probably know Yoklash. Her VTuber Oni. Easy. You recognize she's an Oni. Then we have Hako's belts from earlier. You know she's a chaotic rat, okay? You see her design is chaotic, and she's a rat. You know she has to do with chaos, and you know rats is like 2 things. Because sometimes I've seen people being like, oh, I'm an evil overlord, demon queen, cat, alien, idol, but also a gamer, and like you have too many themes going on if you go for that. Try to limit yourself to like 2 or 3 themes max. Don't go overboard. I saw another VTuber that was her thingy is being a bat, and she chose a specific breed of bats, I guess. I forgot the name. But basically, if you want to be a cat girl, you can be a normal ass cat girl, or you can choose a specific breed of cat that has a specific pattern on their back, and then you can be this specific breed of cat, okay? So this is how you can even, like, this is how you can choose a niche inside a very broad design. So you don't always have to combine it with something if you don't wanna. But I would recommend you to at least go for 2 things, so you switch it up a little. Could have been part of the gang. I think how I know the band you're talking about. Yeah, God, Yum. I think that's her name. Yum. God damn it. I'm very bad with names. I watch her on YouTube. What niche? It was boy or girl? What? The one with the nose? Exactly, the one with the nose. You recognize her immediately because she's one of the only VTubers I've seen that has this kind of nose. And you also notice the theme is bad because her what's it called? Her shirt is literally a bat wing. I really like how the bat wings of her designs function as a shirt as well. So she can tuck them in and out. Like, it's a really good design. But again, I didn't bring this up here because I didn't feel like I have permission to like talk about designs that weren't commented under my post. So I apologize for that. How do you write the name of the nurse? 02 and then NIE. Or do you mean the plague doctor? Bad shit insane, I take it. Nurse Tamagotchi. Wait a minute. I can give you guys the name after the slides are over, because it can just type them in if that's fine. Or you can help if you have the name, please put it down because I didn't give their handle name, but we had her in chat a couple of days ago actually. But yeah, I said the nurse, this one 029. You can just type in chat because I actually know how to write her name. I'm so sorry, Freja. I'm so sorry I don't know how to write your last name. I'm illiterate. But yeah, anyways, find your niche. Limit yourself. Do not go overboard. Sometimes less is more, okay? You can still have a niche even if your design is broad, okay? Because you may have seen a lot of nurse VTubers out there, but how many of them are also zombies? Or you may have seen a lot of zombie VTubers out there, but how many of them are also nurses, you know? So yeah, just to have something to limit yourself with so you don't have like 10,000 things brewing in one pot. And you can literally do anything. You can literally go as, I don't know, Ramunya, and then you can become a Ramunya VTuber. I mean, I don't know if it's copyrighted, but you know. Okay. Also, very important, okay? Please, keep fan artists in mind, okay? You need to keep fan artists in mind. Is your design good to be fan arted? Yes or no? Are you killing your fan artist by overloading it with many details? Kura, I'm not talking about you! Oh, that shut up wasn't to me? Okay. Like, keep your fan artists in mind. Please, obviously don't sacrifice your design for fan artists, but fan artists are the backbone of VTubers. How do you easily get recognition? By seeing the fucking design floating around the internet, okay? So if everybody's drawing you, okay? Everybody will at least recognize you, even if they don't watch you, okay? They know, okay, I've seen this bitch before, you know? So keep fan artists in mind. Don't go like ape shit with your design and make it like so complicated to draw that people cannot for the life of them like draw your patterns or whatever, okay? Like make sure your fan artists will be able to draw you, okay? Wait, Anna's here!
No,
Anne, hello!
Don't say that. Okay.
How you doing?
No, I hear Muffin saying, oh, you're special, Anne.
Aww. That's so cute. I'm used to being shouted at by girl. I am. So yeah, fan art is very important. But let's go over it together, okay? Let's go over it a little bit, okay? How beginner friendly is your design? Is it too complex for people to draw? And will it resonate with people? Okay, I'm gonna take furries as an example here. Please don't hate me. But basically, if you're gonna become a furry VTuber, you have to keep in mind that furry is not for everybody, and you'll lose a large chunk of people who would maybe find you interesting just because of how your model looks. And that's just a sad reality, okay? You can have the most interesting personality, but if people are not into furry and you have a furry design, chances are they're not even gonna give you the time to check you out. And I'm not saying you have to like become a humanoid VTuber. Do whatever you want, okay? But keep in mind that maybe some designs resonate more with people than others, okay? It's the same kind of thing. Shut up. You don't have to be conventionally cute, okay? I'm gonna be Among Us VTuber. But yeah, keep in mind, if you are interested in that, if you want to go for something you like, because the most important thing, of course, you yourself have to like your own VTuber, okay? But if you want to also make sure it resonates with people and you are a fan of, I don't know, very popular theme that's going on, maybe you will feel more comfortable going for the more popular theme, okay? Just like something to keep in mind. Honestly, complicated designs really tiring to draw. Exactly. Also, another thing, if something about your design is forgotten, or if somebody doesn't draw it, will it still be recognizable? That is very important, because imagine your entire design is based off only with the outfit. And if you then change the outfit, nobody will recognize you anymore. That would be fucking sucky, okay? So keep in mind that even if somebody draws you in a different outfit, or if something is forgotten about your outfit, that it will still be recognizable. Okay, so listen, I've received over 300 fan arts in my time of being, of having this design around, okay? I have so many fan arts, and obviously people forgot some part of my design. Sometimes people forgot my heart hoga. Sometimes people even forget my hair danglies, okay? People can forget stuff. Sometimes people forget the colorful hair strands in my hair, okay? But my design is still recognizable because of other stuff I've included in that design. That's not a weird flex. It's not me flexing. That's accumulating of many years of having this design around, okay? This design exists since 2015, okay? It's been, oh my god. Sheesh. Anyways. And how to balance your design properly, okay? So we're gonna go over this as well. But anyways, keep fan artists in mind. They're the backbone of your existence as well, okay? Of course. I'll definitely upload the VOD to YouTube. Hello, Sizzle, how you doing? 2015, that is a long time, exactly. And my design hasn't always looked like this. We're gonna go over some old iterations of my design, okay? It hasn't been around like it is right now since 2015. I had different outfits. The thing that never really changed is my eye color and my hair. That is something that barely changed. I had different bangs, and the heart hoga wasn't around forever, but basically most of it was still there. So I have this one outfit, okay? Look how fucking detailed this is. Is it a cute ass outfit? I think so, yes. Do people want to draw me in it? Just only insane ones. I can only think of one insane person who would like to draw me in that outfit, okay? Nobody would want to draw me in that, okay? This is not beginner friendly at all. There is so much going on. Do I like it? Yes. Is it good to be drawing? No, I think I only drew myself twice in this. Are you challenging me? No. Yeah, that is pretty. That's a very pretty outfit. It was drawn by Minux on DeviantArt. But it's not good for fan arts. It's not good for VTubing. The artist and rigger who would have to do that would probably die of a stroke if they ever had to rig so many fucking physics on so many fucking hair clips. You dare challenging me, oh god, oh no. Dude, I had a belly window and a boba window, okay? Is that why corporate videos are so minimalistic to get fan art? I've seen some corporate VTubers with complex designs and some without. I think it depends. The thing with corporate VTubers is you can get away with any kind of design because there will be people out there to fan art you because you're of a big corporate. I'm talking like Hololive or Niji. Even if you have a very complex design, people will draw you simply because you are corporate and people will love you and people will be insane for you regardless. But if you are just an indie and you're just starting out and nobody still knows you, okay, chances are you screenshot it. Okay, listen. I have this on my toy house if you wanna take a look closer. But yeah, okay, there we have the test. Am I still recognizable? Look at me. No collar, still recognizable. No outfit, still recognizable. Different hairstyle, I would say still recognizable. Okay, there's the test. There's the test. What do you mean? Who's that? What the heck? Oi. Jimmy, that thing, boy. Okay. Up to stream. Okay. But this is basically what I've tried to teach you guys. Your color palette is important, but your VTuber needs to work without it. Same for your outfit. Your outfit is important, but your VTuber has to work naked as well, okay? Or else it might be difficult. A different hairstyle, it still should be recognizable as you, okay? The one on right was in Fade, right? Stop comparing me to Astolfo. I'm cuter. Astolfo has long ass hair and not as spiky as mine, okay? Also, he doesn't have a harder holder and different eye color. Plus, my outfit is cuter, okay? I'm not wearing stupid ass armor that is hiding my boobies. Anyways, it still works, and you see, I still work without color, without my outfit, and with a different hairstyle. And that's like something you should keep in mind, because people will draw you differently in fan arts. All of these, by the way, are fan arts. All of these are fan arts. Very fitting. This was drawn by Yoimons, this was drawn by Kuro, and this was a gift from Seer to me. I think the artist's name is Kuro something. I am not entirely sure. Both of you call it fan art. And then we have variations. And again, I take Melisy-san and Natalie as example, because this is her original design, okay? And she has these very iconic bunnies in her hair. And the thing with her is, if you were to draw her just naked, no bunny, you would think, okay, that's like a normal blonde girl, okay? But the thing is, she always keeps some sort of pink in her design. She also, for this design, she has the bunny ears in every iteration of her design. In every variation, she has that band thingy on both of her designs. It's not drawn on the ref for whatever reason, but she has it on her design. Yeah. And the thing with this design, which I personally thought was really, really good, the obi and the obidome is literally mimicking that fucking bunny. The obidome mimicking the eyes of the bunny, and the obi itself mimicking the bunny. You can't see it in that angle, but she still has that bunny as a hair clip. And this right here is a nod to her fan base, because this is the mask of her senseis. Imagine a pill cat mask. That is that. Yeah. Do you have some figurines? No, sadly not. I want to buy them. I want to buy Sana's figurines. But yeah. So make sure that your design works in different outfits or variations, so it still comes across as you. Another thing she keeps in mind is her eye shape. That's another thing she actually keeps in mind. She has like very round, droopy eyes, very fitting, and I've never really seen her drawn with like slender, badass mommy vibe eyes. She's always drawn with these dead eyes. Have fun doing laundry. But yeah, variations of your design should also work, so keep that in mind when you design your character, that it can also work without the main outfit. And then design aspects. Now we're gonna rip into my old design, okay? This is what you all have been waiting for. Take one look at bias and know that green in the middle. Why is this opening? Why is this fucking opening? Help. Help. I hate this. God damn it. Okay, anyways. Design aspects, okay? We're gonna go over that now. Cannot see it now. Chewy, it's not funny anymore. Please stop. Anyways, design aspects. So, here we have my very old design. That was 2016. It was a nurse uniform. I didn't have any good recognizable shit going on other than my hair. Keep in mind the eye color is still the same. I had a bunch of stuff going on here. You still see it. So I kind of changed it up a little. So we saw that these stockings were on both of my shoes. It wasn't really, ignore my old art, okay? It's very ugly, but anyways, very bland. It's just white with a little bit of pink here. It's very one color. It's not very balanced at all. You don't have any accent color. You don't have anything that catches your eye. It's very mid. It's kind of eh. And of course, I overloaded my designs with a bunch of different hair clips that have nothing to do with my current, like, with being a nurse. The colors, why did I put orange and purple and green in my design? Like, it's just, it doesn't fit. It just doesn't fit. Then we have like brown, purple buttons, and it's just very boring, very boring. Not coherent, not recognizable at all. Very mid, not good. Just not a good design. The sun was created from many years ago, huh? My head is killing me. I'm taking a step back and looking. Of course, have fun! And please rest a little. So yeah, very, very cringe. Not a good design. But here, we have a little bit better, okay? We finally added some pop to the design. We added some garters that made it a little bit better. We added a weapon belt, because of course I needed a weapon belt. But is it good for VTubing? No. No, it's not. It's very top, like, bottom heavy. You have so much shit going on here. This is just all over the place. I guess it's a little bit more themed now, but still not good. Very overloaded. Just not good. Also, I have a different kind of blue that I have with my eyes. It's just two different kinds of blue. And we have pink and pink again, and then red. It's not balanced at all. So, what changed? There we go. So this one was not bad, but this is how where we are now, okay? We still have, like, we improved a lot. First of all, we unified the colors a little bit more. Went for more poppy color. We got rid of all that bullshit. It's more minimalistic, but it still has the same vibes, if you know what I mean. So let's zoom in a little, okay? So first step, we decluttered my hair, okay? We got rid of all that random bullshit because it was like literally so cluttered, and we made it easy. We have two main things. It's one bandit, one cross. Very easy, very good to look at. Not overloaded. Still, like, brings across the same vibes of being playful and a little bit stupid. So we like it. We like it. Okay. Also, look at my eyes. That color was unified to be more in that color. It's more harmonizing with my hair. The hair strands are also more balanced out. We just like this a little bit more. Okay. Also, the ahoga is way thicker. I guess that depends on the art style a little bit as well. But this little tiny thing is just... What is that? That can be plugged out and removed and nobody would notice. And this here, if you plug it out, I die. What's your favorite cartoon character or anime character? I'd love to draw it. Oh, my favorite... Child of Genshin Impact. I love my husband, okay? I'll say hello. Yeah, what was impressive? It was not good for VTubing though. It was literally not good for VTubing. It can be an okay design for artists to draw, but it's just not good design for VTubing, so we simplified it. Same with the arms, okay? You have like this stuff here that implies some stuff, and we just made it a little bit more cohesive, okay? We even added a little bit of purple, but it's not overwhelming in my design. But yeah, it still brings the same point across without being too cluttered and too full of bullshit, okay? Just simplified. Another thing we did, because of all the details that were omitted, we were able to make these things here, the garters, thicker. They're like now wider and balance out the design more, because the thinner the straps are, the more cluttered it looks, the more over... I don't know, it just doesn't look good, okay? And here it looks good, okay? We don't have that fucking bullshit anymore. We also completely got rid of the buttons. So that's also something, because the buttons were just not needed, if you think about it. If Kao was playable in Genshin. How many hairpins do you need? I'm so sorry. And same for the legs. We unified the design a little bit. Instead of making these into band-aids, we now have a bandage design going on. We made it the same color as my eyes. It's not a different type of blue anymore that comes out of literally nowhere. We got rid of my weapon belt, which... It's okay, I'm not allowed to have weapons on Twitch. Nobody needs to see where I store my syringes, okay? I still have them. And we just, you know, got rid of the pink in that here too. We just replaced it with the red because why do we need two colors on the leg? And this is now a pattern that is easy to draw, easy to remember. Even if you forget, like, I don't know, a few things, it will not look like it's off. Is it Tartaglia? Yes! Child against Senpai / Tartaglia / Ajax / 11 Fatuya Habuja / my husband / I'm so sorry. But yeah, we still kept some of the things the same. If you see here, the cross, it's like there, but it's made bigger. We simplified this here. We don't have the syringe holder anymore. Again, we made the straps here thicker than here. It's just way more balanced, okay? It would take an eternity to make fan out of the old design. That too. If you were to actually accurately do it, yes. Thank you, Yuma. No, thank you. So yeah, we just decluttered my design. It's now more harmonizing. And now, ow! Thank you so much for the follow. Now on to a bad design example. So this is my art. I can shit on it. This is my character design. I'm allowed to rip into it, okay? This is not a bad character design for the medium it's intended to be in, but it would be a very bad character design for VTubing. Because the thing is, her silhouette, she just simply fails the silhouette test. She would not fail it if her hair hands were like out, okay? Then she would not fail it. But if her hair hands have to be permanently out for her to be recognizable, she would not work for streaming because she would cover the entire fucking stream with her hair hands. That is like not good for VTubing. Also, a color palette is uninspired if it comes to VTubing. It's literally just bluish black plus red. Nobody gives a shit about this. Nothing stands out about this. If you remove her clothes, people would probably say she's that bitch from Hell Girl. Because I certainly got these commentaries before. Imagine animating that hair. Imagine trying fan out of this girl. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the design, okay? And she works in the story she's in. Because the thing is, she's for my own story, okay? She's intended to blend into the background. She's not intended to stand out. Her abilities is what have her, like, make her stand out in the plot. And they are revealed later, so she has to fall under the radar. So in that sense, she works for my story. She works for the plot I've written. She's not bad in that sense. What is this girl from another? No, that girl from another actually has short hair. But yeah, she has a very basic schoolgirl theme going on. That is like, yeah, very, very basic. So she would not work for VTubing. Because if you remove her clothes, chances are nobody, if you're still just starting out, chances would be like, okay, who the fuck is that bitch? It's just probably a fan out of some, I don't know, Hell Girl, another, you name it, just schoolgirl. She's failing the silhouette test. She's failing the 40% rule because she has maybe 20% going on here and 0% going on here. And if she has something going on here, she's not good for streaming, so she also fails the medium test. She is easy to fan art, I guess, if you don't draw her hair hands, so I guess she excels in that department. But everything else, basically, not really good. Not really good for VTubing. I still very much like this design, but I just don't think it's a good design for VTubing. But yeah, I think I made my point. So, let's conclude this stream, shall we? Okay, not really the stream, but let's conclude this, okay? Hello, Deprived. Thank you so much for checking in. How you doing? No worries, no worries. So, what did we learn today? Anybody wants to write in chat what you picked up? Anything you remember? Because I'm gonna summarize it for you again in a neat little checklist. I learned nothing. I was late. Colors. Theme. Members are not for everyone. True. Uncovers correct at the sticks when it comes to art. Thank you. Colors and palettes are the most important thing, along with the silhouette. Nothing. Someone who hates art. I wouldn't say hate. My boob window, if no boob. Oh my god, you guys. Less is more. Simple design, easy to draw, recognizable silhouette, and balanced colors. Members are for everyone, they just don't know it. Kimmy, hello, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. But yeah, let's conclude the stream. So keep in mind, your character will be used for streaming as a medium. So don't design something that will hinder the stream from being seen, aka call back to the hair hands we just saw. Work with shapes. Work with shapes, okay? To construct a silhouette that works and will be recognizable even without colors or characteristics shown. Try to incorporate shapes into your design to make it stand out. Focus on the top half of your design. Don't make it bottom heavy while the top stays empty. Okay? The top has something to have going on there that makes people want to look at it. Okay? And again, I was kind of lucky with my design because I more or less passed most of these tests without me even trying, because I literally did not keep that stuff in mind when I was designing. I still feel like my character design here is I was very lucky to come up with it. And just refine it over the years, because again, I didn't start out with the perfect design for VTubing. It just got better over the years, and I kind of refined it for my debut as well. So yeah, I feel like I got lucky, because the thing with me is I don't really design characters anymore. I only design a character if I have inspiration for it, and that inspiration only comes once every 5 years or so. But yeah, anyways, focus on the top half of your design, okay? And remember to go for a balanced color palette, okay? Try to incorporate a neutral base color. Let me just go in here so you guys can screenshot if you want. So I'm gonna become very tiny, okay? Try to work with neutral base colors and decide on 1 to 2 poppy colors to help your design stand out a little bit and make it recognizable. Because if I were to show you a color palette, the one of Hako's belts, okay? If I were to show you the red with the yellow, the white, the cyan, and the black, people would probably associate it with Bay, okay? That's just a fact, okay? So your color palette also helps you and be recognizable, but don't only rely on colors to be recognizable, okay? Make sure your theme is clear, okay? So try to limit yourself and don't make your character a combination of 50,000 themes at once, okay? Remember, you can always go for upgrades later on with, you know, like re-debuts with different lore, where you have some changes to your design. You don't always have to incorporate everything you like in your first design. You can decide on 1 to 2 things you like and then go for re-debuts for the other stuff that maybe would clash with your current theme. I'm becoming a personally based VTuber. Oh my god, girl. Yeah, make sure to balance the details of your design. Keep in mind, more is not always better. Sometimes less is more. And less details doesn't equal it has to be boring, okay? Something will still be iconic for your character to have. I can actually circle back to something, some examples I showed, just to... Thank you so much, Blendy! Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome. My floating skull meets most of these requirements. You see? That is good. But yeah, keep fan artists in mind. They're a vital point of your career. The more fan art you receive, the more viral you can actually go. So yeah, that was basically it. But let me actually go back to like some things, because I want to go over some stuff again. For example... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? A lot of slides. Okay, there we go. So, here you see the color palette of Bay. Very iconic. People would probably recognize this from a mile away. Obviously not if you're not into VTubers, but you know. You can go on monochrome color. You can. You actually can. You can also go on monochrome color. You don't always have to have a poppy, how's it called, color to make your design pop. It just helps a lot if you do. Because the thing is, if you don't have a very recognizable color palette, you should make sure that your design excels in other parts. For example, the silhouette test or the outfit or the top, the details and everything. And again, just because some people might have missed my disclaimer, this is just for fun. You do not have to follow any of the quote-unquote rules I've discussed here, okay? It can go either way. But yeah. How's it called? Right. Her design. If you give her an entire new outfit, her horns are still iconic enough to stay. because I would say she is not one to remove her to remove her horns. And same goes for her. If you change up her hair and make it shorter, or if you give her pigtails, as long as they stay in watery wave thingies, it's still very iconic and recognizable. So make sure your character has something iconic, because these horns are not complex at all. It's just black horns with purple stripes. They're not very complex, but they're still very iconic for a character to have, okay? For me, for example, it's, I mean, I guess if you can call it iconic, it's the red cross in my hair, because you remember the beach fan art from Yuyu? I still had it in my hair. The red and base top helps identify her design. True. Yeah, for Rumi, for example, her iconic thing are like the teeth and the skull. She has like this teeth thingy, the teeth theme, and the skull. Even if you draw her in a different outfit, she's always drawn with teeth. Gura always drawn with her shark tail, and she's always drawn with her bunny thingies. Pretty simple. Thanks for the tutorial. Yeah, I hope it can help. So again, it's wait, yeah, let me go to the disclaimer slide here actually, because again, this is just a disclaimer, okay? This is just for fun, okay? This is not something you have to follow. If you don't want to follow these rules, quote unquote, you absolutely do not have to, okay? Do what makes you happy in your design. I just hope that this stuff can help people keep some certain things in mind when they design, because many people don't really know where to start when it comes to like a VTuber design. They don't know what to look out for. Then they design, I don't know, a persona that is like not really having the medium of VTubing in mind, and then they get disappointed that it doesn't really resonate with a lot of people because it's something very personal to them. And just because something is very personal to you doesn't mean that it'll be personal to others and that it'll resonate the same with others. My design actually got a lot of backlash in the beginning, because some people told me they are totally not a fan of the theme. They love me, but they don't really like my design. And it was really crushing for me to hear at first. I was like, man, but it's me, you know? You should also try to not take this stuff too hard, because in the end, you have to like your own design, okay? You have to make sure you are comfortable with your design, because in the end, it'll kind of represent you going forward as a VTuber. So don't really listen to other people when they say, oh, I don't really like your design, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, oh, but I like it, okay? Because you will find the people who like your design, okay? You'll find you people. It's just what I wanted to say. So yeah, basically, ignore everything I said, do whatever you want. Go ape shit, have fun. No, but jokes aside, I really hope this can help people to keep some certain stuff in mind, and yeah, so they have like an easier time doing stuff moving forward, I guess. Just a disclaimer. Shut up, girl! Shut up! But yeah, let's go to my womb. Okay, that was it for the How to VTuber stream. Some people said that color can express something to the characters, so what is your opinion? Definitely. I haven't mentioned this before, but you do not really see my character wearing black clothes or black, because I want to give that oh, I'm so pure and innocent, hee kind of a vibe with my character design. So you will never catch me wearing black unless it's like very intentional for something. I go out of my way to tell people to not draw me in black if they, you know, can help it. Because again, I would look good. I would look good in black, but I personally wanna, you know, I wanna keep that innocent facade up. I'm not a facade, okay? No, not a facade. No, but basically, yeah, colors can tell a lot about your character as well. If you go for them, some colors come with certain vibes. For example, Anne. Okay, her design is very royal, very fancy, because she has the royal blue, the mysterious black, and then the poppy gold colors, okay? Her design screams I'm rich, okay? Because her character is a evil overload CEO, okay? This bitch has a company and rules the world, okay? And she's doing it in style. Bash our designs? No. Could you use womb apple care one? No, it's my room! White and red is perfect. Thank you! But yeah, definitely. If you want to convey certain stuff in your design, you can certainly do so using certain colors as well. Because again, colors have some sort of, you know, what's it called? Fuck, what's it called? Yeah, certain colors just come with a certain vibe, okay? And you can interpret colors a certain way. Sometimes pink and red can be like, oh, playful. And sometimes red can be like, oh yeah, kind of anger. Suffering. Or it can mean love. Because I'm also very love themed because, you know, I have a lot of hearts going on in my design. I was tired the last couple days. I just woke up with oh my god. So yeah. There's like a lot of stuff you can think of when going into your designing thingy. And don't bash yourself like Kuro does, because fuck you, Kuro, stop it. Your design can improve over time. Your first design draft doesn't have to be perfect. Because again, look at my first design draft, okay? It was horrible if you think about it. It was just plain and boring and uninspired, and the only shit I got going on for me was my hair. But now I'm very happy with my design. And you can start somewhere. You should start somewhere, and you can always improve on your design later on without having to give up on certain themes. It's already good, no? Yeah, it's what I'm saying, Kuro. Stop bashing yourself. Also, let me drink something. I'm very thirsty. You can just throw money at the quality. Yeah, I mean, there's always that option to let artists design for you, of course. That also certainly helps. Yeah. You just hate it because you drew it. No, she just hates it. And I already said don't hate it, but yeah. But what if I have also armor? I mean, you can include armor in your design. I know Kira recently re-debuted with an armor design. You said a poo-poo Vtuber design? No, I said it can be improved. I said the bottom half is not like too good, and you can improve on the colors because everything blends in together. But I didn't say it's poo-poo. I said you had something strong going on with your face, with your hair, and with your top especially. And your theme was also very clear and cut out. Just because you don't excel in all of the points I've made in the slide doesn't mean that your design will be shit, okay? And also, I simply brought it up with Kuro because you are unhappy with your design and you couldn't figure out why. So I was like, okay, let's go over the points and maybe we can improve on the design so you can be happy. Ow! First design is mostly a rough. Like, in art and music, mostly if the good shit comes with improvement. That is true. I still think you used the thing why Kuro changed her design. I wouldn't go as far. I'm just trying to help Kuro be happy with her design because she's very unhappy with the design. I still don't like it, you see? Can be improved sounds like the most politician way of saying something sucks. No, that's definitely not it. That's definitely not it. She helped me make the decision. You're welcome. You're welcome. Honestly, guys, you will love Kuro's new design. Because if you think her current design is already good, which yes it is, you will love the shit out of her new design, okay? Ask for the Yuyu Pants pose on the design. You mean the bulge? You want to have a bulge on the design? Now it's art. puts up the mouth or the nose. I'm waiting on a new design. Yeah, it's really good. Like, her new design is really good. I love it a lot. I feel like it's more put together. It's more of what Kuro wanted in the first place. I always think the colors say a lot. Yeah, they do. Oh my god, were you there when I complimented your colors? Because I said something about your colors. But yeah, I just hope this helped people make up their mind a little bit more when it comes to that stuff. Of course, I'm no expert. I'm not saying you have to follow everything I said. I just hope it will help you when you think about making a design. And if you cannot follow every step I say, don't sweat it. It's okay to not excel in all the steps I mentioned, okay? I can take compliments. I was happy to hear that you had the same mindset when it comes to that design. Yee! It's the same rules for logos and website. Oh, true. Like, much of the stuff I mentioned can be applied to different mediums if you're designing anything. For example, game characters. Keep the game you're designing for in mind. What's the story about the game? What's the setting in the game you're designing for? What would make sense for the art style of the game? If it's an RPG Maker game, don't go overboard with the details because your design is going to be a small pixel sprite, okay? It has to work in pixel, for example. Just stuff like this. Colors can play a huge role. Blah, blah, blah. You know the drill. I hope. It's a bag, the graphic designer. Listen, shut up. Shut up. But yeah. If you design anything, the first step I would advise you to do, keep the medium in mind you're designing XYZ for. I work for years in the graphic industry. The shit I see. Dude, I have a degree in graphic design and I never used it because I fucking hated working with clients. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna work with clients on this. If they tell me the logo needs to be a certain size when they have no fucking idea about it, I'm out of here. I don't want to deal with these types of people, okay? So I was like, So I never really made use of my design career. I was like, I'm gonna become a VTuber instead. It's good to even have a direction to follow. It doesn't mean that it has to be how you say, but knowing what to do can be helpful. Exactly. This is why I did this stream, because I see a lot of people struggle. I saw so many people, because I did a lot of custom design commissions. And people tell me what they like, and then they make me design what, you know, they want me to design. And sometimes people want me to design VTubers for them, but they don't really give me direction to follow for certain VTuber stuff they probably should keep in mind. And then I see them be very unhappy with it later on because it doesn't really work as a VTuber, and then you're like, well, that kind of sucks. Like, you can improve on the design, okay? I hate it, I understand. Thank you. I hated graphic design so much. Fucking typography. Bane of my existence. It is so difficult for me to do. I fucking hated that. Because, like, for the most part, so many fucking typography thingies look the fucking same. I'm like, oh, what's the fucking difference? Oh, what's a journey to make a design for yourself that works? That is true. Akodo, hello, thank you so much for checking in. How are you doing? As a graphic student, yes, I agree with you. Commissions are difficult because they don't know what they want, but believe you have to produce it. Dude, I have a friend. He did like a logo design for a chimney cleaner once, and he made it so the name was like mixed in with the graphic of a chimney, and it was like the perfect logo. Okay. And then this dude was like, I don't like it. Can you like please make it a stickman walking around a globe? Like, what? Oh yeah, and make him hold a ladder. Like, what does this have to do with chimney cleaning? And my friend was like, all right, okay, I guess I comply with the client's demands, but like, it looked like shit. It will not be recognizable as chimney cleaning, and it's just dog shit. I mean, he got paid for it, but like, I would not want this on my fucking portfolio. I would be like, nah. And I'm like, why are you even commissioning a graphic designer if you tell him that you want a fucking stickman walking around? Like, what the fuck? Like, it made me so angry. I had my C for years, and she evolved a lot and changed a lot. Exactly. My my current design, I started out wearing pants. Can you believe it? I wore pants once. Disgusting, am I right? And now I'm embracing the femboy look. I'm not wearing pants anymore. You cannot make me wear pants, okay? Crazy. I was crazy once. Plans to just throw buzzwords at you for the design, honestly. Yeah, I'm just so glad I don't have to do graphic design stuff. The commissioners are easier to deal with than companies. Just make your tits big. Am I right? We hate pants in here. Exactly. We are pants haters. Okay. But I don't want to make a short stream because I want to make it up to you guys. But I do want to put this stream on YouTube. So how about I end the stream like real quick, and then I'm restarting the stream again. And we do something else. Just so I can like put it on YouTube better. Yeah, I feel like that should work. Is that good? Is that good? Horror games? No, my voice just barely recovered. Some parties think is good, even if I found myself drawing overcomplicated logos, impossible to understand or read them. Oh, one more thing I wanted to say. I've seen a lot of VTuber designs around, which personally are not my cup of tea. Like, I personally would not vibe with the design itself. But I've noticed that the design works. It's very recognizable. It sticks in your head, and you're just like, yeah, that shit works. Even if it's not your cup of tea, it works. Best example is Mr. Rios, okay? I like Mr., okay? He's very funny. But unfortunately, his design features a lot of orange. And I'm not a big fan of the color orange, okay? But his design really, really works. He has one pattern in his design that is like very recognizable. I mean, he has more than one pattern in his design, but you know what I mean. One that sticks out, that is like his shirt. Then he has the loafers that are very, very, very fitting for the detective look, okay? Then we still have the dog ears, like his head, very iconic. And then he has his glasses. Like, his design is like very, very good if you think about it. Even though it's personally not my cup of tea, because he also shows his forehead a lot. And I'm a bangs enjoyer, okay? I like it when the forehead is covered a lot. Or, you know, if so if you pinpoint stuff about his designs, I personally would not enjoy on its own. I still enjoy it a lot, how it works together, because of how good and balanced his design is. And it's also asymmetrical, which is very, very big plus. Hello, Didi! How you doing? Hello. We are already done with the design part, actually. Just a hate of color. You don't have another color you don't like so much. Dude, there are colors I like and there are colors I don't like a lot, okay? And unfortunately, purple and orange are two of the colors I don't vibe with a lot. And if you guys are using purple or orange, it needs to be used in a very specific shade and or manner for me to enjoy it, okay? It doesn't mean I hate you or design if you use that color, okay? It's just, everybody has preferences, okay? And I just prefer different colors. This thing that's always confused me about Mr. If he should be a dog detective, why is he a fox? I don't know. Is he supposed to be a dog detective? I thought he was supposed to be just a canine. I don't know, not specified. I thought they made like jokes about him being a dog or whatever. But I don't know if it was ever specified if he actually was a dog. You think you're gonna still say? Shut up! I have purple in my design as well, but it really depends on the shade of purple, okay? I'll revisit the what later then. What are we talking about right now? We're currently talking about me probably ending the stream just so I can put it on YouTube in a more digestible manner. And I'm quickly like restarting the stream and doing something else. You wanna draw? I could actually do some drawing. Yeah, why not? I love asymmetrical outfits and character design. Okay, guys. We're gonna quickly restart everybody's day and refresh the tab. And yeah, I'ma just put my end card so it looks better on YouTube. See you in literally 20 seconds.